Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, GC Smith here, and sorry it's been a while since my last video. Again, I want to do another quick apology. Actually, if this video's quality isn't amazing, it's because I'm using my webcam, not a camera at the moment. It's just because of what's available really at the moment efficiently. So yes, Sunday, well today is Wednesday, and on Sunday the Codex Chaos Space Marines was released and I picked it up. Now, I don't really play Chaos, but the reason I picked it up is because I wanted to get hold of it. First 6th edition book. It kind of shows you how 6th edition codexes and armies or whatever are going to be designed and how they're going to play. And it also has some nice fluff, backstory, whatever you want to call it, to read, as well as being able to use some of the awesome stuff in it as allies for my Tau in a way that I want to do it. So this is general just opinion of the book, like general review of the book, kind of, I guess. And I'm gonna, obviously I need to start off with quality. A hardback book which is in full colour, well bound. It's really good. It's a bit thin compared to some of the more recent codexes, I feel, although that may just be because of how thick the actual cover is. It makes the codex feel thinner, maybe. Which is a shame if that is it. Now it's a bit more expensive than most codex. I mean, the last codex I bought was 18 quid. This is 12 quid more. It's like almost like 50, it's more than 50% more, almost double the price. Why is that? Well, I'm not a marine player. I don't pay like 25 quid for a codex. And there are other reasons, I guess. But this one I think is actually kind of worth it. For 30 quid, it's kind of, the fact it's going to last longer. It's not going to be bent or torn really easily from being transported in bags. It, again, being full colour is quite nice. You've got all these amazing fluff sections, which are like, oh, what happens during the history of the Chaos Space Marines. And it's all kind of done from the opinion of the Imperium, so it's kind of done from that kind of glance, I guess. So that's kind of cool. So the overall quality is really high. I don't know whether you'd necessarily price it 30 quid for the quality, but you don't buy a codex for the quality necessarily. You buy it for its uses, rules, and whatever. And longevity. If you're buying a Chaos Army, 30 quid for this. How many years is this book going to last? Maybe 5, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you don't know. So it could be a good, decent price compared to other things that last you an evening, say £10, £15 for one night. So that's quite good. So then. Overall quality is quite high. It's really nice, really pleasing. Then I want to come into what's actually in the book. In the book, you've got several sections like lore, backstory, army list, and it's really nice. Some of the backstory is amazing. I don't want to ruin it for you guys because it is just really nice to read. The unit descriptions are really good, kind of like, oh, how did they become this? Or, what I love is the amazing thing of basically everyone doing their role for long enough basically binds to their role. So bikers get bound to their bikes, their blood is replaced with oil. It's amazing. The warp talons basically being raptors who have started becoming more bird-like, who basically just fly through the warp and tear their way out to slash at people, and their random appearances. Oh no, they're out of nowhere, they blind us, kind of things. It's really nice, kind of backstories and all that kind of stuff. But it's also really good rules that transpire from those backstories. So, like I say, the warp talons come out of nowhere, so to represent this in game, kind of everyone nearby counts as being hit by a blinding attack. So you've got to make a roll for blinding to see if you're Archer. I don't really know what the blinding effect is. I've never had to use it because this is the first book with it in. So that's quite cool. And so overall the backstory is good. They've got a lot of options and it's really nice armory. And it's kind of gone back to 4th edition. I've got my Tau Codex that says choose from the armory. And this basically goes choose XXX from the armory. More like fantasy. It's kind of gone away from the 5th edition of this is your option, this is your option, this is your option. It says choose from this, this, and this. You may replace one of these with a list from that. It's finally going back to the armory, because the armory I felt was the best system. Even if you had the same options under the 5th edition or 4th, it felt like you had less options. So I love this idea of going back to the armory. It kind of makes you feel like you're being more customizable, even if you're not. It gives a false sense of customizability, maybe, which is a good thing, because it makes you feel like you're customizing. And there's such, I play Taos. I have very few units available. I have 2 kind of HQs, which you only ever take 1 of. Tick and feel, you're an idiot. 2 types of elite, 2 types of troop, 4 kinds of fast attack, which, again, only 1 of which is really viable. 2 maybe. And then 1, 2, 3 heavy support. Again, only 1 of which is really taken too often, especially now that Hammerhead's kind of been hit with things like 6th edition being more easy to blow up. And this Codex has so many options. It has, like, not including special characters, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of HQ, which I think is up from like 2, maybe 3 that Chaos had before. Then it's got 2 troops, 1 more troop choice than they had before, and then they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 elites, of which 4 can be made troops depending on the mark you take. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fast attack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heavy support. It's a book filled with options, a book filled with choice. Nothing that's just made crap by something else out there, or made terrible by something else in the book. I mean, I don't really see the point. What's the purpose of a Defiler now that you've got Forge Feed and Mortar Fiend? I think because it kind of combines both, because it actually does have monstrous claws and shooting, so it's kind of like a mixture of both at a slightly increased price, say. And the fact it has a battle cannon in the centre, like, yeah, there's a reason to take it. Overall, the book seems solid. There's a lot of variety. You can take different options like marks. You can take marks on a unit of cultists. I love that. You can take marks on. Admittedly, the rumours about cultists being 3 points each is false. They're 4 points each as standard, plus 1 if you want to make a mortar gun. So they're 5 points each when they're 20-foot shooting, 20-foot range. Makes them the same price as a guardsman with a lesser armor save. I think their leadership's slightly higher. I think maybe. I'm not sure, but their armor save's worse for the same price, and the weapon actually no, maybe the weapon's better. Maybe that weapon actually is better. Nope, weapon's not better. The weapon's exactly the same. So you're paying the exact same as a guardsman and getting nothing out of it, which suggests maybe guardsmen are going to up in price or lower armor save when they're redone, because it makes no sense. These guys have only got a 6+ save when you're paying the price you're paying. It's like, or an autogun upgrade is 1 point. It's like, what? No other army swaps from shooting to combat option and pays a point to do so. You swap as part of your options. So that doesn't really make any sense. Otherwise, the actual options they can take is quite nice. Heavy stubber for 5 points for every 10 you've got. Or flamer. And the model for a flamer in the Dark Vengeance looks amazing. But it's like, heavy stubber. Has reasonable stats. It's not heavy bolter, but it's equivalent of a heavy bolter for a guardsman, I guess, over their normal autogun. So it's not too bad. Marks kind of like double their point. 2 points for a mark, but it is kind of worth it, I guess. I mean, let's go to the marks. When I can find where their mark stuff is. Should be towards the front. Yeah, here we go. Like, you can have a toughness 4. Toughness 4 thingy. Toughness 4 traitor. Sorry. Toughness 4 guy. It's quite nice. You give them rage and counterattacks, you get +2 attacks on the charge. Make them +1 initiative. It's like, yeah. Or you give them +1 to their invuln save. Or give them an invuln save in this case. What is it? How many points is it to give them an invuln save to cultists? It's 1 point to give them a 6+ invuln save. 6 points each, and you got a 6+ invuln save. Your save becomes invuln, basically. That's not too bad. It's quite cool, actually. Oh, I survived your power weapon. It's just awesome. Although I don't really know whether you'd actually take many cultists. I mean, they're cheaper than a Chaos Space Marine. But Chaos Space Marines are cheap anyway. Like, yeah, they are. They're 13 points each. They're dirt cheap. These guys are amazing for their points. It's just really cool. Overall, this book has a lot of variety. It's just so cool. So cool. And I just love the way you can do it, like take a gift and mutation. You can get like a biker guy champion that starts with a roll. Like your biker champion could become a demon prince before the game starts. That's awesome. Or spawn, which not so awesome. But it's quite cool that you can do those sort of things. So like, you know, well, I guess most champions can take a gift and mutation, okay. Not the thing that makes them, oh, it's not the same. But it's quite cool. I just love all the special characters. They've got Abaddon, Huron, Calm, Araman, Typhus, Lucius, Fabius. Loads of options. Such a good book. Such a good book in variety and options, whatever. And I just, I'd say I love the backstory it gives in it. I just love that, the artwork is amazing. Artwork, awesome. Overall, book's really good. I will be trying to do a boot camp of this some point, I guess, when I actually have a basic understanding of the book. Now, that won't be experience from gaming with them, but it'll be an experience of knowing the base core set of the rules, base of 40k, the kind of other armies that would take, I guess, and therefore where you should go from there. But I still need to finish my Tau boot camp, and then do Chaos, and then go on to, I guess, the next army that's released or whatever. I also have to still do all my Dark Vengeance stuff, because I've not had any time to really sit down and do proper construction of them since my last video, due to university work and whatever, so I'll try and get more videos out soon for that. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, put the like and whatever down below. Click like, it helps. If you want to see any more of these videos, don't forget to subscribe up above and tell your friends about it. They might enjoy the channel as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next